FM 95.1.
It's a minute after 6. Good evening and thanks for staying with us on Royal FM 95.1 Ilorin. Here's the news around the globe. First, the headlines. Federal government to expand direct cash transfers to support more vulnerable Nigerians. Senate to screen new service chiefs tomorrow. Lawmaker raises alarm over terror threats to National Assembly complex. On the foreign scene, Cameroon opposition rejects presidential election results amid rising tensions. In business news, Man project, stronger naira, lower inflation, 4% GDP growth by 2026. In tech news, OpenAI to offer ChatGPT go free for 1 year in India. In entertainment news, Bam Bam, Teddy A joint campaign against cervical cancer. And in sport, reps to probe NFF over alleged mismanagement of $25 million football grant. You're listening to Royal FM 95.1 Ilorin. Enjoy good radio, Royal FM 95.1 wherever you are by downloading the Royal FM app on Google Play Store. You can also listen to us by visiting the Royal FM website at www.royalfm951.net.ng. Watch us live on our social media pages. Join us for details of these stories after the break. I am Philip Oluyide.
Your family needs you. Nigeria needs you. Drive safe and carefully. Your life is precious.
This message is reaching you from Royal FM 95.1 Ilorin.
Yeah, welcome back. Now the news in detail. The federal government has announced plans to expand its direct cash transfer program to reach more poor and vulnerable Nigerians. Speaking at the Oxford Global Think Tank Leadership Conference and book launch in Abuja today, the Minister of Finance and Coordinating Minister of the Economy, Wale Edom, disclosed that the initiative currently supports over 15 million households nationwide. He explained that while progress has been made in stabilizing inflation and the exchange rate, more efforts are needed to lift Nigerians out of poverty and ensure that citizens feel the impact of ongoing economic reforms. According to the minister, the cash transfer system remains transparent and accountable, with each beneficiary verifiable through digital records. The Senate will tomorrow screen the service chiefs appointed by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Senate President Godswill Akpabio disclosed this today after reading President Tinubu's letter forwarding the nominees to the Senate for screening and confirmation. The new service chiefs for consideration include the Chief of Defense Staff, General Lufemi Oluyede, Chief of Army Staff, Major General Waidi Shaubu, Chief of Air Staff, Air Vice Marshal Kennedy Aneke, and Chief of Naval Staff, Rear Admiral Idi Abbas. According to the presidency, the appointments form part of a strategic realignment aimed at deepening professionalism, boosting morale, and enhancing interagency coordination in national security operations. The Senate today lauded President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the Nigerian Financial Intelligence Unit, and other key institutions for their roles in securing Nigeria's removal from the Financial Action Task Force grey list, describing the development as a major victory for the nation's financial integrity and global reputation. The motion was sponsored by Senator Emmanuel Udende on the matters of urgent public importance pursuant to Orders 41 and 51 of the Senate Standing Orders 2023 as amended. Moving the motion, Udende said Nigeria's delisting by the FATF reflects the country's remarkable progress in addressing strategic deficiencies in its anti-money laundering and countering the financing of terrorism framework and demonstrates its strong commitment to global financial integrity standards. The senator credited the progress to the successful implementation of extensive reforms and policy measures by the executive arm of government, the National Assembly, and several regulatory and enforcement agencies. The chairman, House of Representatives Committee on Internal Security, Honorable Garba Ibrahim Mohammed, has disclosed that terrorists have issued threats to bomb the National Assembly complex, underscoring the urgent need to strengthen security across the country's highest legislative institution. Honorable Garba made the revelation today during a public hearing on a bill seeking to establish the Legislative Security Directorate designed to enhance security management and safeguard lawmakers, staff, and visitors within the National Assembly. According to him, lawmakers are exposed to potential harm from constituents and other individuals who gain access to their offices without prior appointment. The lawmaker warned that failure to address these security lapses could disrupt legislative activities, posing grave implications for governance and democracy. The news is reaching you live from Royal FM 95.1 Ilorin. We'll take a break now, and when we return, we'll bring you foreign news. Please stay with us.
Bala, come and go and throw this dirty inside the gutter so the rain go fit wash am comot.
Abba, Mama Bala, why you go dey throw away dirty inside gutter?
My customer, na just small dirty wey I pack comot from shop.
That's it. Small dirty as you talk am. Just one wrapper, just one bottle, just one becomes 1,000. Trash isn't just an eyesore. It's a threat to health, to safety, and to life. You hold the power to break the cycle. But here is the truth. Will you be the one to destroy or the one to protect? It starts with you. Your one wrapper, your one choice, your voice.
This message is coming to you from World.
You're welcome back. This is the news around the globe on Royal FM 95.1 Ilorin. Now moving on to foreign news. Cameroon's opposition leaders have dismissed the results of the recent presidential election, which ended incumbent President Paul Biya another 7-year term in office, insisting the outcome does not reflect the will of the people in a nation already grappling with a separatist crisis. According to reports, the Constitutional Council declared the 92-year-old Biya winner with over 53% of the total votes. The announcement has sparked violent protests across major cities as tensions continue to escalate. Biya's main challenger, Issa Chiroma Bakary, had earlier declared himself the rightful winner and vowed to reject any result that did not align with his claim. His supporters have since stormed the streets in frustration, clashing with riot police and erecting roadblocks using burning tires and debris in the commercial hub of Douala. Security forces have been deployed to disperse protesters as fears grow that the unrest could further destabilize the already volatile Central African nation. And that's foreign news. Coming up next is business news.
This is Royal FM Business News.
In business news, the Manufacturers Association of Nigeria, MAN, has projected further strengthening of the Naira, sustained inflation decline, and improved access to credit in 2026. It also forecasts an overall gross domestic product growth of 4%. Director, Research and Economic Policy Division of MAN, Dr. Oluwasegun Osidipwe, made the projections today in Lagos at a news conference on the 2025 MAN Think Tank session. He hinged the outlook on favorable oil prices, rising foreign investments, stable energy costs, and the effective implementation of key industrial and fiscal policies. And that's business news. Coming up next is tech news. In tech news this evening, the Microsoft-backed startup OpenAI said today that it will offer its ChatGPT Go subscription free to users in India for 1 year starting from the 4th of November as it seeks to boost adoption in its second largest market. Notably, the plan, which was first launched in India in August, is OpenAI's most affordable offering, which is currently priced at 399 rupees per month. And the move comes amid sweeping new rules proposed by the Indian government earlier this month to regulate artificial intelligence. And that's tech news. Coming up next is entertainment news.
This is Royal FM Entertainment News.
In entertainment news, Nigerian actress Bamike Adenibunya, popularly known as Bam Bam, and her husband, Teddy A, have joined advocacy efforts against cervical cancer. In a video shared on our social media platform, the couple stressed the importance of public awareness, early screening, and protection against the human papillomavirus, HPV, which can lead to life-threatening conditions if left untreated. They further expressed hope for a future where their daughters can grow up healthy, empowered, and free from preventable illnesses, urging parents and guardians to take proactive steps towards safeguarding their children's health. And that's entertainment news. Coming up next is sports news.
This is Royal FM Sports News.
And in the exciting world of sport, the House of Representatives today resolved to set up a special committee to investigate financial grants advanced to the Nigeria Football Federation and the Confederation of African Football (CAF), totaling $25 million. The resolution followed the adoption of a motion of urgent public importance during today's plenary, co-sponsored by Lagos lawmaker Adedayo Adeshola and his Rivers State counterpart Felix Nweke. Recently, former Super Eagles captain Sunday Oliseh accused the NFF of stifling the growth of football in Nigeria through the misappropriation of grants from FIFA and CAF, citing the questionable handling of $1 million received from FIFA to prepare the Super Eagles for the 2002 World Cup. The motion was unanimously endorsed at the plenary, presided over by the Speaker Tajuddin Abbas, and the House resolved to set up a special investigative committee to probe the NFF finances from 2015 to date. And that ends our sports news. Before we end today's news around the globe, here again are the highlights of the news as brought to you. Federal government to expand direct cash transfers to support more vulnerable Nigerians. Senate to screen new service chiefs tomorrow. Lawmaker raises alarm over terror threats to National Assembly complex. On the foreign scene, Cameroon opposition rejects presidential election results amid rising tensions. In business news, man projects stronger naira, lower inflation, and 4% GDP growth by 2026. In tech news, OpenAI to offer ChatGPT Go free for 1 year in India. In entertainment news, Bam Bam, Teddy A joined campaign against cervical cancer. And in sport, reps to probe NFF over alleged mismanagement of $25 million football grants. With that, we've come to the end of today's news around the globe. It was compiled by Ramat Babatunde and edited by Mida Oladimiji Kolawole. You can visit www.royaltimes.net for updates on the news. For happenings around you, you can also call Royal FM News hotline on 0901 877 7409. Please stick around for the news in Yoruba language. I am Philip Oluyide. Have a good evening.